Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to talk about not losing weight on keto. Why are you not losing weight on keto? Coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I have lost 67 pounds through keto, through intermittent fasting. Here's my before and after picture. And on this episode today, we're going to talk about why are you not losing weight on keto? Weight loss with keto can be an interesting thing, and we're going to talk about my top 5 tips as to why you might not be losing weight. But first, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you click subscribe and sign up for my free weekly keto meal plan. It's totally free, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's dive into why am I not losing weight on keto? So the number one thing that I see for people not losing weight on keto is not tracking their macros. Y'all, I love lazy keto. I love it. I've done hundreds of videos on lazy keto, but when I stop losing weight, boom, I immediately go back into tracking my macros, which are fats, proteins, and carbs or net carbs. Net carbs are carbs minus fiber. Tracking these 3 things, I use Carb Manager Premium. I'll put that in the description link below. I am not sponsored by them. I'm not affiliated by them. I simply just love their product. It's a great app that you can use to track your fat, your protein, and your carbs. You do not need to track calories per Dr. Fung. Go look up his videos. They're awesome about calorie tracking. It is the whole ball of wax is about fat, protein, and carbs or net carbs with that. So when I stop losing weight, boom, I immediately go back into tracking my macros. Usually that helps level off the weight loss. Sometimes I will think my portion sizes are this and they're really this. And so getting back into tracking helps me with that. Some of y'all know my story with my eating disorder, that can rev up if I do too much tracking or get too hyper focused on tracking. So I go between lazy keto and tracking just to add a little variety. But when I do have a weight loss stall, boom, I immediately go back into tracking my macros. Some of y'all have asked recently why I haven't lost weight, because some of y'all know that I was previously pregnant and I did lose my baby in my 2nd trimester of a miscarriage a few months ago. So that's why my fat weight loss stall has been kind of wonky. But previous to that, now having been doing keto for almost 2 years, that's what I do to get into my rhythm and cadence. Number 2 is eating too late at night. Y'all, I love intermittent fasting. If you want to know more about intermittent fasting, I'll put in the description link below Dr. Fung's book, The Complete Guide to Fasting. It talks about eating windows and not eating windows. Eating too late at night, I found for me, that would just sit in my stomach, but I wanted to snack. I want to watch one of my favorite Netflix shows and pop some keto snacks, and y'all, that just did not do well for me. It made me actually gain weight when I would do that. So I stopped eating. I try to stop eating after dinner and not eat too late at night and have a kitchen is closed rule in a loving, complete fashion, but not eating too late. Tip number 3 is planning and not planning. So I have a free weekly keto meal plan that I will put in the description link below. You can sign up for it. It's my gift to the Countess of Low Carb community. It's what actually my family of a 3-year-old and a hot husband, what we use. They are not keto, but I morph the meals in for them. So for my keto meal plan, having all the ingredients in my house, having it planned out for the week. If one night's super busy and life happens, do I have backup keto meals? Like, that's part of my meal planning for me. And so when I gain weight or I have a weight loss stall and why I'm not losing weight on keto, it usually goes back to me to poor planning. If I've tracked my macros, if I know I'm eating at the right times during the day for optimal eating, like I'm not having like a ribeye steak sit in my tummy right before I go to bed. If I'm doing those things, then the 3rd thing I punch to is my planning. Am I in a stressful season? And if I am, do I have the right systems and tools in place to help with that? So if you want my free keto meal plan, that is in the description link below. What tip number are we on? Tip number 4 is I eat way too many sugar-free, keto approved sugar-free products and keto approved packaged products. For me at the beginning, I had to have these. I needed the crutch to go from the standard American diet to eating a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb diet and losing weight. And so what I would encourage you is check your packages. Are you eating too many packaged foods? Are you having too many sugar-free products? I used to every day at Starbucks get a sugar-free pump of vanilla in my coffee. Y'all, that caused major stalls. Like, that stuff is not good. It may be keto approved as a treat. And so maybe that treat is once a week. not every single day. So checking the packaged products and even those meal replacement bars, y'all, that for me, when I stopped using those and started using real food, i.e. from my keto meal plan, number 3, having like quick grabby keto foods, that's when the weight started to, there's pork chop and applesauce. That's when the weight started to really come off. Tip number 5, and my final tip for you is patience. Now don't scurry off too quickly. Patience is a virtue, said Epictetus. Sometimes people just say, I'm having a weight loss stall and it's been 3 days. Boo, get off the scale. I don't, and that's the other thing. People ask me about my weight all the time. I don't weigh myself every week. I weigh myself once a month. And usually, if not that, I try to use my clothes and pictures as my tracking method. I do recommend a tracking method. And for me, usually pictures is best because I can tell right in here when I gain weight, it starts right there. That is like right here, my chin is where I can see it in photos. So I don't weigh myself every single month, but when people tell me, oh, I'm having a weight loss stall, and I'm like, oh, how long has it been? Like a month? And they're like, no, it's been like a week. And I'm like, dude, just poop it out. Like you will. You know what I mean? Like it could be a lot of factors as to why you're having a weight loss stall. So having patience, if you know you're doing the right thing by eating healthy foods, real foods, not packaged foods, you know you're tracking your macros. Like there's no quick fixes, y'all. Like keto is awesome and it's a fat burning amazing state, but I think sometimes we get so jaded by seeing on social media, oh, I lost 200 pounds through keto, I lost 67 pounds through keto, but don't know the full back end story of how that weight was lost. Do not compare yourself out because that will mess the mind free with that. Oh, that's a topic for another day. So those are my top 5 tips. I have a bunch of other keto weight loss stall tips of why you're not losing weight on keto, and how you can break past a weight loss stall barrier. I do have a course called Crush It with Countess, my weight loss stall course. I'll put that in the description link below if you want a self-led course through how to break through your weight loss stall, not from theory, not from muscle heads, but from a mom, from a wife, from a busy mom and a busy wife at that, of how I've lost 67 pounds from binge eating every single night to breaking through that. I will put that in the description link below, but I invite you and implore you to get my complimentary weekly meal plan. Again, I see so many people losing weight by eating real food. Don't buy the packaged crap. You don't need it. Just make your own. And if you don't think that you can cook, I'm a Sesame Street chef. We can do this together. Anyways, if you like this video, I'm debating about doing a part 2 on this. If you want to see more of why I'm not losing weight on keto tips, put in the description link below. Put in the comments below that you would like that. Also give this video a big old thumbs up and make sure you click subscribe. Put down in there if you want to get if you want to see more tips just like this on why am I not losing weight on keto, I would love to share with you. Let's make it a powerful day.